good people, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I shall live Neema, and if it is your first time to come across this channel, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much and God bless you for being of great support to this channel. Thank you so much. I don't take that for granted, but I always thank God for you. To my new subscribers, because I know I have new subscribers, thank you so much for choosing me, and thank you so much for subscribing to this channel, because in this channel it is only positive vibes, telling our lives as a testimony, and also showing you what goes around my life, as a way of just giving someone or encouraging someone that there is hope or there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I thank you so much for the 173 subscribers. Thank you so much. Road to 500 subscribers, and I know, guys, that we can do it. We can get to 500 subscribers by God's grace, by the love that you can show me by sharing my videos and by liking the video, so that YouTube can recommend me to recommend the videos to many people, so that they can come and just subscribe to this channel. And as I told you, feel welcomed. Thank you for choosing me, and thank you for choosing this channel. I can't thank you enough, but have a special place in this channel. And in this channel, it is only positive vibes, telling our lives as a testimony, again, as I have said, and just showing you what goes around my life, because it is by God's grace. In today's video, I'm just sitting down relaxing, and I decided now, because I'm back, I just want to tell you, or there are some people who are coming to my were emailing me and asking me what happened, but I'm here to clarify, because it is not intentional, but it was a break. I just a forced break. I didn't want to just break, or there are some people who says that I took a break, but for me it was not intentional. But let me tell you guys, some circumstances beyond my control that came, and I had just to be away. And today I'm wearing a dera, guys. Yeah, it is my first time wearing a dera. There is a certain age that comes and you feel that you want just something very, very, very simple, and something free. And I think I'm in that age that I don't want something pressing me or something tightening me. I just want more so when I'm just relaxing in the house or at home, I just want to feel very comfortable. And this is my first dera, and I thank God for it, because hey, I wish I knew this before. I wish I knew this before, because I could have bought a lot of them, and now this is my first one. Okay, as you can see, this hand for this hand, it is just, but it has a space. But this one, you see, as if it's kind of tight. And I've been having an issue with this shoulder, because I remember there was a time I was cleaning my room, my house, and I was just a lock. You know, the way you are just mopping your house, and then you just change the position of waking up, and you find the lock waiting for you. And this hand is just, but I've gone to Kijabe X-rays, and I was just told to take, I've taken the medicine of the prescriptions for like 2 months, and then I was told to go back. And after the X-ray, I was told that I had to go for a physiotherapy. And because I have been there, hey God, I just told the nurse, just give me time to just think of the physio, because it is not a joke. Physiotherapy is not a joke. And now it is like this. It has been swollen, and it is painful, but I'm still managing before I just compose myself to go for the physios. But all in all, I'm good, and we are blessed, and the grace of God has been sufficient. And now to the story, where have I been? Hey, you know, there is a times or circumstance that comes your way and you just wonder what what is really happening. And you know, it was, I can't remember the dates, but before the time you saw me get a break, as I am telling you, it is not intentionally, but you know, we had an issue with the electricity. The transformer blew, lack of better word, blew, or just yeah, it blew up, and it caused a major issue in this place. And guys, you know, it is that time that you just feel that there is no electricity, and you just think it is just a usual thing. It will go for hours, minutes, or even one day. But and in this area, the problem with this area is that we don't interact. If there is an issue that I've found in this area, because I'm here for 2 years now, people don't interact. You'll never know anything. And the people around here you'll not know what is going on unless you go the other way, or unless you go to, because for me, when I came here, I just joined the women groups, of which in Kenya we call them chamas, and we don't have one in our area. People here are so much conservative. They just keep, I don't know if it is privacy, or I don't know what to say, but I joined in other, because we have like sections, we have like other areas, we call them panda, and I just joined others. And that is where you go and hear people saying, you know, it is a transformer, because the transformer is not around here, it is somewhere far, a little kidogo. So it was an issue, guys. And the first days, 2 days, then comes a week, here comes 2 weeks, and then now people decided, hey, we need to do something. And remember, it is not just this area, it is just a big portion. And if you want to get electricity or to charge your phone, you could have gone like, yeah, somewhere far along the main road. You cross the main road, because, and not because, but, and you go the other way, or just go to town. And so if you have just that, you go to town and charge your phone, you have to be very, very careful just to maintain that power or that battery, so that it can take you like the other time you are going to town. And you know, hey, you have some subscriptions that you've made. You have Wi-Fi subscriptions, monthly subscriptions, and you just don't want even to use bundle, because you know, at times in some phones, I think my phone, if I just put on the data, the battery will just start dropping, not literally dropping, but it is not the same again. So I was just careful, we were just careful with the power, with the battery, or with the phones. So after like 2.5 weeks, people decided to go to the offices in town. I told you I live in Nakuru County, somewhere in Naivasha. So we decided that we are going to go to to march to the offices, the KPLC offices. And let me tell you guys, Kenyans, let's pray for this country, because there are some reshuffles that have been done, and the people that are in now, that has been just placed to that offices, goodness, they are rude. It is as if they don't know what they went there to do. I don't know, but when we went there, you know, the head there, I don't know what to call him, but the head of the office there, or the person we were referred to at that place, you know, he asked us a question. Yani, you are just storming the office for just 2 weeks. What if it was like 2 months? And you are like, okay. So we don't have a right to ask what is happening because a transformer. And I think Kenya Power, guys, because it is a monopoly company in Kenya, it kinda, I don't know, the treatment, the customer care, wow. May God help them. But you know one thing I tell people, that service to human is service to no, service to mankind is service to God, or service to human is service to God. So whatever you do in that office that God has just placed you there, the chance that you've gotten just to sit in that table or in that office, the way you are using it, you'll be accounted for. Yeah, you may do whatever you want, you may do whatever you wish to do to people because you are superior and you have powers, but let me tell you guys, let me tell you something, you'll be accounted for because God had a reason to place you there. So we came back very much heartbroken, and we waited again for another week, and it was like it is now normal. And I missed a lot, guys. I missed a lot because I told you that, you know, I had to, like, even if you have to to just to have bundles, hey, and you are careful because of this, the battery charge, because you don't want it to drop because you don't know, yeah, you don't want to again, or you don't know when you are going to go. And let me tell you one damage that this electricity did to me is that they just made me miss a burial that I was supposed to go, a burial of a family friend. Up to this date, I've never shared to them or just called to tell them what happened. But what happened is that, you know, I have a friend just along the main road, because we are, yeah, we have, okay, we just go to the main road along Nakuru Nairobi highway. That is where I was going to charge my phone. I have a lady friend with an agrovet, and I went and told that lady, just I want to leave this phone here so that you can charge it for me, and I'm going to pick it at 7. So I was going for my hair redo or retouch. So when I went to that place, I left that, and that lady is used to that. When I leave that phone there, at that moment, I'll just come the other day. But she didn't even understand what I told her. So I went to town, I did my errands and everything. So I came back at around 7, and the lady had closed the business or the premises. And when I tried to call her, I didn't know that she gave me the number, or I have the number, or the number that she uses at the workplace. It is not the personal line, it is a business line. So I called her, she was not picking. No, the phone was ringing inside. Literally, I was hearing the phone ringing inside. And remember, I just left my phone. I had turned it off for the charge, for the full charge or for the better charging. And so I just tried to ask for the contact, the personal line, and I was given, and she told me, you know, she was not picking. But yeah, actually she didn't pick at the first time. So it was like 7, I'm stranded. Tomorrow I want to go to a burial, or to attend a burial, and so I called her. She didn't pick until 9 at night. And you know, it was like, okay, I came to pick the phone and you are not there. Now I'm using my daughter's phone, and I was not, you know, I came to pick the phone and you are not there. And she told me, no, I got an emergency, and my son, I was called at school. My son was not feeling well. I have been to the hospital, and that is why I didn't pick the phone. So let's meet tomorrow. And I told her, no, you know, tomorrow I'm going for a burial. And she told me, you know, I don't reside there. And now what will happen? You know, she didn't have, like, you know, it was like, I don't live around there. I just travel from where I am. And you know, I had to sleep, and you know, I was confused. I've never called them and told them what happened, but that is what happened. And you know, it was like this electricity has messed me up. And well, so after 3 weeks and some few days, they came back, and we were back. Then my subscriptions, my Wi-Fi subscriptions had just expired, and I just talked to my service provider, and I told him, you know what, we didn't have electricity like for 3 weeks, so kindly just, what can you do to help? Can you compensate the days, because you know you've paid for the whole month, then you've just used for 1 week. And she was just, no, but okay, he was just enough, and she, why am I saying she, and he compensated the days. Yeah, and it was the first week, you know, the first week. After 1 week, where my Wi-Fi receiver was stolen, and I don't know how, because I remember I was just listening to another live, and it ended like 1 a.m. in the morning, and I just went to sleep. And you know, at that time, you know, you just go into deep sleep. And what just woke me up, I was just terrified, and I was just, you know, the way you feel that the stomach is full of, yani, how can I explain it? You know, I just had a loud bang at the rooftop, and you know, you don't know, it was just from just a deep sleep. You just hear like, I'm not, I'm unable, I'm not able to explain, because it is like you just, you know, what do I say in English? You are just woken up, and you don't know what has happened before, and then that's something just, you don't hear anything else. And I listened, and it was like, I have a dog, a very tough dog, that even if you come to my home, you, before knocking, it will alert me that there is somebody at the gate or around my fence or around my wall. So it was like, if Toby is not barking, that is not somebody. Maybe because my dog and my cat are the best of enemy. They are the best of enemies. You know, do you say the best of enemies or the worst enemies, because they don't see each other? So I thought it is like the cat has been outside, and it was just chased by the dog, now Toby, and it just went at the rooftop. Something had, which had never happened, but I just convinced myself, if Toby is not backing, then there must be, you know, there is I don't think there is somebody who can just come near my premises, because I have a dog that is a no-nonsense dog. So, and I went back to deep sleep now again. Even, hey, and now I just went back to sleep as if nothing happens. And now in the morning I woke up. You know, my daughter is around, and when we were taking the breakfast, and you know, I just started telling her, you know what, yesterday night I woke up to a huge bang at the rooftop, and Toby did not bark, so I don't know what was happening, or is the cat inside, or did it spend outside the night outside? And now my girl started telling me, you know, even me, before I sleep, I had like something drop at the rooftop and then rolled and fell down. And it was like, okay, let me take you back. Before waking up, you know, the way you just take your phone and just look at the time, and and then I saw that there is no internet. Then it was like, it is just the usual technical hitches or errors, and it will be back. So I woke up in the morning. Now we started conversing, and you know, it was like, so, and I asked, you know, I told my girl, you know what, or my daughter, you know what, I've just gone around the house, but I didn't see anything that Toby has messed, or I don't know. But let me tell you something. You know, if you have this we call them pets. There is the way you communicate with them, because in the morning when I wake up, Toby has to greet me in a way. Yeah, I don't know whether, but I will not be able to upload that video, the way he greets me in the morning. And it was like, Toby, are you not greeting me today? And it was like, no, he doesn't want anything to do with me. And I know if it does like that, there is a mess that he has done during the night. So I went and I just asked him, why did you just not greet me and you've not messed around? So we are here in conversing with my daughter, and I told her, I didn't see any mess. What could have fallen from the rooftop? And it didn't click to my mind. So then my girl told me, there is no internet. And I told her, yeah, there is no internet. And let's give it time. So doing my daily chores, and and it came to 1 noon, yani 1 in the afternoon, and I decided, I just thought to myself, I had, no, for me I didn't remember, or it didn't click to me, but I remember my daughter telling me that. So I went and decided, let me go outside. Maybe the receiver just fell at the rooftop and then it rolled and fell down. But I was asking myself, if it fell, it could have been messed by Toby. So I went outside, and to my shock, guys, it was not there. And you know what? Again, it didn't click to me that it was stolen. I called my daughter and I told her, you see what? The receiver just fell down. The thing that you had rolling, it is not it was the receiver. And now I decided, okay, my fence is not like, we have like 7 what? It is not that tall, because we want to have an electric wire, and yeah, that for security, but they got us cornered before we did that. So I told my girl, you know what, maybe it rolled and fall the other outside the wall, so let's go outside. And we went and checked, and it was like, no, we can't get it, because because the school had not closed, because maybe the kids, or the neighborhood kids, when going to school, they found it and just took it as a toy. And now I decided to call my service provider, and I told him, you know what, I think, I'm not, it is not clicking to my mind that how can they rob me? How can thieves come to my home when I have just a dog that is very, very, very fierce, and a tough one, for like a lack of better word, it is very tough. And I called him and I told him, hey, you know what, it is like, I'm telling him, it is like my Wi-Fi receiver just broke and fell, and maybe the kids took it. I don't know, what can we do? And she again, he told me, what, it did not break and fall, but he told me, it was stolen. And it was like, no, I didn't hear my dog barking. And he told me, dogs don't bark because they have a way. They just come before and they throw something. I think when my daughter was hearing that there is something at the rooftop rolling and falling, it was that thing that they was throwing, either a piece of meat with a drag to make the dog sleep. And then they come after, because I remember when we were just I was just listening to that live, there was a time that my dog barked. It was barking, and maybe that was the time they were coming, and it was like, yeah. And I was like, no, they can't come. And he told me, yeah. Now this is what he told me, so that I can believe. He told me, the other, we have another estate that is called Panda, and he told me, in Panda, there is no receiver. They've stolen, like, literally all the homes, and even the ones remaining, the owners are telling me to come and remove them, because the thieves have been trying to get into the compound. And it was like, okay, now I went back, I flashed back, I remembered how I had just a bang at the rooftop, and it was like, okay, that is it, it is gone. And now I asked him what are we going to do, and it was like, we are going to replace it, or because you are just connected, we are going to connect you with the fiber cables. And that is it. And let me tell you, hey, now the service providers, gosh, they took time. And again, I had to go for a week waiting for them, calling every morning, in the evening. And I have a project that requires me to be online throughout. And at times I could just put bundles, and I find missing messages, because there is something I'm working online on. And it was tough, guys, it was tough. And that is how I was robbed. First of all, it was like the electricity for 3 weeks. Then again, my Wi-Fi receiver was stolen. And again, it took time just for them to fix. And when I just, I've been with this company, the Wi-Fi company, or the technical company that fixed the Wi-Fi here, is just, but I was the first, literally in this area, I'm just the only person who uses Wi-Fi. There are jams, because it is not like it is not, we don't have many people here. So the few houses that we have, some of them, because it is like 3 homes that are using the fiber connections. And for me, I was the only person with the with the Wi-Fi. So the others, this, I asked this service provider, why are you taking this long? And we have those fiber cables, there are a lot here. And sorry, he told me that he's not part of that company or that team. They have their own. And they came and just fixed the what do we call it, there is not the receiver, but the router. Yeah, the router. And then they just fixed the wire. And they went like three posts, then where I can't see every morning. So it is like they hung it there and they went. So it was like morning, yeah, we are working on it, until a time I told them, you know what, I'm done with your company, let me get other service providers, because we have wire cables here. And my daughter was telling me, mom, this guy has been so good to us. Even there is a time you could have when we told them that we didn't have electricity, they had to just to put a to connect us back and pay. But it didn't take that long. And right now when I'm vlogging, I'm just using the grace period that they added. So I don't know what time they are going to decide this is the grace period, it has ended. And it was like, don't change them, we've started with them, and let's just give them time. And now I'm back connected, and I thank God so much. So that is what has been happening. And I've missed you guys so much. I've missed you so much. So if you are my subscribers and you've seen that I've not been commenting in your YouTube channel, because I like commenting and saying, hey, I am here, or just liking your videos, know that I've not defaulted it, or I've not, I came to realize that there are people who subscribe and unsubscribe, but for me, I've not defaulted, but I'm there. Just those those incidences that has made me that caught me off guard. And I love you so much. Thank you so much. And for sticking along, the 173 subscribers, thank you so much for sticking around and believing in me. And I hope that I'll give you videos. And kindly, guys, I don't know why you just don't like the videos. And kindly, if you've come this far, just try to press that like button and see. Maybe it is my like button that doesn't work, I don't know. Maybe it is that like button that does not work. Kindly, can you just try it by just clicking it in and see if it will like, because you just get like 200 and or just 200 and something views, but you don't have any like, guys. Msikuwe hivyo, just like the videos, support me by liking the videos, and God will bless you so much. And what do I need to say again and again, guys? I want to, I've been following a chat and or a group in on Facebook, yeah. And I want to start a journey of losing weight. That is what I want to work on. And I'm trying, guys. I'm trying, because I've gone for 1 week, because initially, before I started that journey, I had like 113.8 kgs. 113.8 kgs, and it was like, hey, I need to do something, I need to do something. And I was wondering, guys, hey, tell me, and if you've come to this far and you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. And God bless you. Until the next one, it's bye from me.